Hi, we are Darren and Sharon, a couple in our 50s who recently quit our jobs, sold our home and moved into a caravan to travel Australia full-time with our little dog Cooper. Please join us in our adventures, like and subscribe to cheer us on and to allow us to inspire you as we have been inspired by others.
We left a pretty wet and soggy Atherton tablelands and headed west towards Mount Surprise. Mount Surprise is 210 kilometres west of Malanda, so it will take us a little over 2 hours. You can see the change in landscape as we head over the range. Bedrock Village is a nice park to stay for the night. It's set on 9 acres of bushland adjacent to the township of Mount Surprise. They have a nice communal area with a bar, and they had a pizza night on the night we were there, so it's great to do some socialising with other travellers. Elizabeth Creek is a short 5-minute walk away from the van park, and we did a bit of exploring. This creek was a nice little surprise.
Always running on the move, ain't nothing we couldn't do. Whoa, sipping liquor after school, paper bags to hide the booze. Whoa, we'll make it, I swear, 'cause we're halfway there. So let me take it all the way, with my heart on my sleeve. In all honesty, there's something that I gotta say. Baby, I don't deserve it, but I'll give you all I got and I'll make it worth it. Rely on me and baby, you won't be nervous, 'cause if we give it a shot, then we could be perfect.
We're actually walking on the Savannah Land track back to Mount Surprise. We are staying in the caravan park there. Anyway, as you saw, we were just down in the creek that runs through it, and to get back we thought we'd just wander up the train track. Pretty safe because the Savannah Land has already run today, only runs once a week, so we're not about to get hit by a train or anything like that. But yeah, unfortunately we missed the Savannah Land. Need to book kind of a few weeks in advance, and we got into town only today anyhow. But yeah, no, we've all had a swim, even Cooper. It was lovely. Oh, and I just want to let you know it's May 20 and we're still swimming up here in the north. We have had a most amazing last week. We were in Malanda for 5 nights and saw all of the Atherton tablelands. Unfortunately the weather closed in and we did have 3 days of rain. However, it was nice to get back to some cold, snuggly weather, which was good. Then we moved on to the Savannah Way, of which we stayed at Mount Surprise last night, in the Bedrock Caravan Park, which was good. It was just a stopover. We are now on our way to the, gosh, what is it called?
Jardine Station Campstay.
Yeah, so we're going bush, which we're really looking forward to. Be able to have a campfire and that sort of thing. So we're on the Savannah Way. Heaps and heaps of caravans coming from the west. We're heading to the west, so not as many going this way. Hopefully that's a good sign. I think our ultimate goal for this road is to end up in Currumba. That's what Darren wants to do, a bit of fishing up there and, you know, go and have a look. So yeah, I think a couple of nights here, then we're going to Cobbold Gorge. We'll spend 2 nights at Cobbold Gorge. We'll do the tour. So yeah, we'll check in with you guys when we get to the Jardine
Station.
Jardine Station. Yeah, okay.
Ciao. Well, good evening. Here we are. We're parked up at a place called the Jardine Station Campstay. It's about an hour's drive from Georgetown, similar distance from Mount Surprise. So we arrived here today. We had a bit of a look around, and yeah, I'll give you a bit of a look around our camp. We're right on the side of a lagoon. which is part of a cattle station, a working cattle station. So yeah, we've got the place to ourselves, which is nice. We both just had a shower separately in a really nice sort of shower, sort of toilet block that they've got set up. Yeah, it looks really nice, so I'll give you a look. We've got our van parked on the side of the lagoon, so the entrance to the property is over here. It's a bit dry out here. There's no doubt that they haven't had the same rain that we've seen in other parts of Queensland in the past few months, but it seems to be enough for them. And then over here, we'll walk closer to the lagoon and we'll see someone sitting beside the freshly lit fire. Cooper and Mama, how's this?
Awesome. Beautiful.
And yeah, and that's our humble abodes. We're going to be here for 2 nights, and then tomorrow, we're just talking to the owner, they've got what they call the beach and Allendale hole. So that's on the same property, and there's little swimming holes apparently, so we'll go and check them out tomorrow.
Hey Darren,
See?
also don't forget to remind them we are on a dirt road of about 70 k's here. We are really truly in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, good point. So we had to travel down some fairly heavily corrugated road to get here. I was actually just talking to the owner and I said, what's the road condition like in terms of what you would think? And she said they're atrocious. So we got in here really well. Van handled it really well. We didn't break anything. Nothing was spread all over the floor except for the basket of 50,000 avocados, but we wanted to have smash avocado anyway. And yeah, and then over, that's the toilet block, and then behind this tree we have the sun going down. Wind's dropped off nicely. It's going to be a beautiful evening, full of stars, I'd reckon.
Baby, when we don't speak, there's no need to make a sound. Don't speak. Things are always easier if we never say a word. If we never say a word. If we never say a word. Don't tell me what you're thinking about. Give me a chance to figure out what's on your mind. Say nothing, it's fine. Just give me time. 'Cause I'm thinking about thinking, drinking without blinking. Feeling my chest singing so much. Are you also nervously overthinking? Pretty sure we're both drinking. I've only done this.
So as you can see, I'm chopping some wood, or about to chop some wood for our fire tonight. Spotted this. There's always plenty of spare wood around on properties like this. I spotted this on this morning after I went for a bit of a walk. And yeah, have a look at the quality of this timber. I'm cutting them in pieces like this because they're easier to split with the axe. But yeah, I'll get as much as I can out of this. This is about the 4th piece that I've cut through on this one. And the battery's still going good in the Azedo. I've got a spare battery there, so I'll continue going and yeah, see how we go. Sharon's opening the bush gate. Tricky. Taken a drive on the property that the owner suggested we take, which is down to what they call the beach. So perfect day, the temperature's just turned 31 degrees, and what a better day than to go to the beach.
Yeah, it looks like they have a big river that runs right through the middle of their property, and so they've scoped out 2 good swimming places, obviously the beach that Darren just mentioned, and then they have the Allendale waterhole, which we'll go and have a bit of a look at.
We'll have to find out what this river is. This could be the Einasleigh River.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, gosh.
So we're just pulling into the beach, which
The beach.
is here.
Yeah. Oh, look
No
at
campers
that.
here at the moment.
So unusual, isn't it?
So yeah, we'll go and have a look. Very fine sand, isn't it?
Would be a lovely place to camp. Yeah, it's possible to get in down there.
Well, people must drive down and camp in here.
What a drop off. See why they call it the beach?
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful.
pretty cool, eh?
Alrighty, let's go down. Oh shit, it's a bit hot, the scent.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool. This is all just, lava flow shit from years, obviously millions of years ago.
Run to the water and see. No one knows except for me. And I know the time has come. So run to the water, baby, run.
So down at the beach, unfortunately probably not going to swim here because the rocks are quite slimy, not as good as what it looks. Alright, so we're coming down now into the second area. It looks like oh no, this is a kayaks.
Oh, right, kayaks.
So that's, I thought someone was camping there, but this is called Allendale Hole.
Once again, very pretty. Oh, look at the colour of the rock over there. Huh. It's different, like it's a...
So we'll pull up here and have a bit of a look.
Oh, so nice.
This looks much more like swimming material. So the resident crocodiles on here.
Take my hand, I'll give you strength. Get you home to forgotten land. See the road that's at your feet. If you close your eyes,
of the things that we love about this lifestyle is enjoying the outdoors so much more than normal. Being able to have a nice breakfast and coffee on a lovely morning overlooking the lagoon is just something that we both value highly.
Copperfield Gorge was 27 kilometres away on a rough corrugated dirt road. The gorge sits directly opposite the Einasleigh Hotel and the photos just don't do it justice. Every Thursday the Savannah Lander train brings tourists from as far as Cairns for lunch and to view the gorge.
Cause we can fall asleep the way we keep on dancing to our heartbeat. It's just a taste of your lips that makes me feel one step ahead, reaching for tomorrow. Feel one step ahead, be one step ahead, one step ahead, reaching for
Been having a bit of lunch at the old Einasleigh Hotel. I don't reckon too much has changed here for a very long time. Had a delicious steak sandwich and some chips. And there's Dazza over there, just finished his beer. How'd you rate your steak sanger at the Einasleigh Hotel? He's going to cross the road.
Our first emus.
Oh my god. That's creepy. G'day, mate.
Hey, what's doing? So yeah, that's our first sighting of emus on the journey so far. Pretty cool birds. Let's just check this out. The other one's done a character assessment on us. Okay, so we're taking the turn off to head towards Cobbold Gorge. So there's a lot written about this road, and up to certain times it can get very bad and corrugated and difficult to traverse. Lots of people leave their caravans in Forsyth, which is about an hour's drive away. So yeah, we've decided to bring the van in, and local reports that we had from people who were recently here was that the road's in pretty good condition, and we're about 12 k's in, and can confirm, yeah, it's travelling pretty well. Various minor corrugations, very minor corrugations, and yeah, the road's in pretty good nick. Just on the approach to the Cobbold Gorge village.
Reception, yeah.
Never very good at finding reception.
Here it is.
Ah, I see.
That's just Dave, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? There's the infinity pool.
Smashing that out.
Can you bomb dive in it so we can have it all to ourselves? That's pretty nice.
It's big now, isn't it? What's going on?
Oh, bit.
Quick
Due to its remoteness, Cobbold Gorge wasn't discovered until the 1990s when its owner Simon Terry took 2 of his mates and paddled up the creek. When they discovered the unique geological treasure, he immediately saw the potential and together with his wife developed the tourist venture. The gorge can only be visited with a guide and they run 2 tours daily at approximately $120 each. The village has a licensed bar and restaurant, many accommodation options as well as the famous infinity pool.
And depositing different layers of rock over time, and then being compressed, of course, and covered again and metamorphosised. And this gorge in itself is actually only very young as far as gorge years are, 10 to 14,000 years. But the landscape it's been carved into, obviously, is quite ancient. So you're looking at very old rocks here. You'll see this beautiful fern garden up here, the pipe sticking out. Now that's actually one of the beams from the bridge. That's how far down they drilled. So if anyone's worried about getting on that bridge, don't worry about it. It's not going anywhere in a hurry.
We almost didn't bother with Cobbold Gorge, as we tend to avoid overly commercial tourist traps, but I'm so glad we did. Little did we know how wonderful our time here would be, and we extended from 2 nights to 3 because we enjoyed it so much. Our site was very spacious and the facilities were first class, and whilst the gorge itself isn't as impressive as some, the way they present it to you by boat and by the glass bridge is really a credit to them. The tour takes approximately 3 hours and it's in depth and very informative. We would highly recommend.
So here we are at Cobbold Village, in the pool, obviously.
Obviously.
And freezing pool.
Absolutely freezing. Seriously, we're only doing this for the video. We'd not be in here.
Things we have to put ourselves through.
And
well, the sun's going to come out.
And there's a perfectly good bar right there. So I don't know why we're in the pool. Anyway, the sun just came out, thank goodness.
Oh, that's going to be perfect timing.
But how pretty is this, mate? What a great spot.
It warms it up to about 10 degrees.
So check this out. We're in the pool. And you can go on a helicopter tour over the gorge.
Broken glass. Broken glass in the campsite, not a good thing. So I guess that ended up probably being a lot better than what it could have been. It's just a very small puncture wound in my side of my foot, but we're able to attend to that pretty quickly with first aid kit. We haven't always been ones to be super prepared and carry first aid kits, but we travelled with some friends overseas that taught us a valuable lesson one time when I cut my finger. So yeah, lesson learnt, and in this case, happy ending.